You're really in it right now as far as prepping sellers' homes for sale. So what are the things that people really do need to do, and what are the things they don't really need to do? Sometimes sellers think they have to do all this stuff, and you're like, no, that's not the stuff you need to do. This is the stuff you need to do. Like, what matters for getting a higher price for your house?
Good question. So one of the things I will say to kind of preface all this is it's really a case-by-case scenario. Where is your house? What are the perks of your house? And where is the house lacking? And can we do anything to kind of give it a little boost? So in general, we're looking at the main systems of the house first and foremost. So is the roof in good condition? Is it newer? Is it kind of at the end of its life? We're looking at the furnace, the appliances, do they work? Are there appliances in there? Is there a way to get an appliance in there if it's not?
Well, and especially because if you're in that first-time home buyer range, like under $400,000, these are going to be lending requirements for the buyers. So making sure that those things that the bank's going to care about, like even if the buyers aren't picky, if their loan can't close because of the stuff that's wrong with your house, let's try to get that stuff fixed.
Right.
If you have the money, let's fix it.
Are there earthquake straps on the water heater?
Such a silly thing, but it's so important.
Yeah, all those things. Then once those things are kind of taken care of, we're looking at how does the interior look? Are the carpets stained? Does the house smell weird? Do we need to get some fresh paint in there?
Get those windows all washed real nice.
Is the lawn mowed? There's a lot of just general maintenance and prettying up of the house that we try to do.
And those things don't cost a lot of money. I think sellers sometimes get very stressed out, like, oh, staging and like all this stuff, like that's very expensive. You can do a lot by just giving your house like a really good scrub and, you know, decluttering, right?
Right. And I get the question a lot of, because everybody hears right now, it's a seller's market, you can sell your house, multiple offers. And I have sellers say, well, do I need to do all this? And I'm like, how strong of offers do you want? And, you know, how serious do you want the buyers to be? Because buyers are still going to be picky about things.
Well, and I also think that the biggest shift that's happened in the real estate market in the last 10 years is that everybody now looks for their house online, right? Everybody's at work, scrolling through Zillow and Redfin and Windermere.com and trying to find their house. And so the agents have responded to this by doing, you know, like good professional listing agents that know what they're doing, take professional photos of every single house and make videos for every single listing, right? Like, so they're really showing the house to its best advantage. So the seller's obligation in that scenario, because your agent is fronting that money, they're paying for the video, they're paying for the pictures. So your job is to make the house look as sexy as possible so that with this professional photography and videography, you know, you're getting showings on your house before the buyers ever even walk in the door.
Very true. A listing video isn't going to look as appealing if it's cluttered and dark and dirty.
Like, I get texts from my buyers all the time where they're like, oh my God, can you believe this house? Like, they listed it like this. You know, like, do they even care? And I mean, the buyers, even though there's like an inventory shortage, I mean, they still have, I mean, this is going to be their home,
I
right?
remember recently with a buyer I had, I'm the one that got excited about this house because I knew, I'm like, oh, these photos look terrible, but I knew where the house was at, and I had a general idea of what the layout would probably look like when we got there in person. Some of the rooms weren't even taken, you couldn't even take pictures of the rooms. And I was like, we got to see this house. Like, and then she's like, really? Like, I sent her the listing. She's like, really? This doesn't look that great. And I'm like, trust me. And the fact that it's been on for more than 2 weeks, like, other people aren't coming here because of this. And it was an amazing house.
You do not want to be the person who finds like some super cheap real estate agent or uses your brother-in-law that just got his license, who doesn't know what he's doing, who's maybe coming down from King County to list a house and pricing it wrong and photographing it incorrectly and not having you do the things that need to be done to list it.
I mean, if I have my buyer hat on, I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, totally.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, the thing is this could be a significant amount of money. I mean, we might be talking about a couple $1,000s of handyman work, steam cleaning, you know, to get a house, like landscaping, to fully get it prepped and ready. And that could be a difference of $25,000 or $30,000 in net to the seller.
You know, the most interest you're going to get in a house is the first like 4 days, I would say, is when the most showings happen. So I also have people say, well, I mean, I have money to replace the roof, but let's just see what happens. No, like that weakens your negotiations. It gets you less interest from the start.
If you have the ability to make your house the house that all the buyers are fighting over, do that, because this is your market, sellers. Like, don't blow it. Good luck out there.
Good luck. That felt really fake.
It was good. It was good.